Hello everybody, it is me, Super Godzilla Final Force here, and I'm back once again with another video. Today we're going to be discussing on who has a better anime trilogy. Godzilla Earth, Godzilla Ultima, Kong, or Gamera. Now, in our previous videos, you have seen how I gone over the Earth Godzilla trilogy, the Singular Point series, and now we're moving on to Monkey Boy. Hell yeah. So go ahead, tell me, how do you feel? You know, is the series good, or it could have been better? It was okay, but it could have been better. What? Look, Kong, there's a reason why I said this. Yes, it is okay, and I really do like the series, but it just honestly could have been better. But I kind of went back to watch it, and I realized that it's suffering sort of similar problems to Singular Point and Earth Godzilla. Well, what do you mean? The same problems. What I mean by struggling with the same problems is well, look at it this way. Listen to what I have to say and you will understand. Yes, as Kong anime, the anime Skull Island series was amazing. And it is really good, but it's suffering under a few problems. Well, it's more than just a few problems. The human characters are great. The story is great. Well, almost all the human characters. Anne's mom is a character that we don't know really little about. We only know a fraction of her story. That's it, just a fraction of her story. And her role is very crappy in my opinion. In my opinion, her role in this series was quite, well, very different. What I mean by that is, her role in this series was that she's basically trying to take Anne, and we eventually learn later on that she is Anne's mother. But that's not my only problem with the series. It is somewhat Anne herself. Anne is one of my favorite characters. And believe me when I say she still is my favorite character. And I believe she's the most badass character. But the thing is that when she finally gets a chance to get rescued, she attacks them like a wild animal, and constantly continues to attacking them. The other reason of her attacking them are more understandable and more reasonable. But the fact that she attacked them for no reason when she was gonna get rescued, like, really, like, why would you do that? You're gonna get rescued and this is how you literally treat them? My other problem is that the fact that we barely got a lot of monsters. We got a few of them, yes, like the crocodile, the bird, which somehow is your ally, but not yet explained or revealed in the actual MonsterVerse movie. Not only that, there's a lot of problems. The fact that you have a temple in your series, despite you having a cave in the mountains. Like, seriously, where did this temple came from? Where did it come from? If it was there the whole time, wouldn't you be sleeping there in Skull Island? And wouldn't you have that bird to help you to fight Camisards and the human characters in Skull Island? I mean, he's got a point. Yeah. And I do like the reference about the Skull Island movie. I do like that. I like how they went back to that little reference. I really do like that. Trust me, I do. But there's another problem. When I have with it, that is, you're barely on screen. What? Yeah, I am. No, you're not. I just actually got back watching the series, and you only appear for like a couple of minutes, and that's it. You're gone. Hey, at least it's longer than you. I have scenes that lasted almost around 8 minutes. And I have had scenes that lasted almost around 10 minutes. I hate you guys. My scenes were longer than all of yours combined. Okay, gamera, you don't have to rub it in. Guys, enough. Can I get back to my little discussion? Yeah, sure, go on ahead. Colin, you're barely featured on screen. You appeared in only like a couple of seconds in the second episode, make a brief appearance in the third episode, you were barely seen in the fourth episode, in the fifth episode, you had a bit more screen time, the sixth episode, had more of a bigger role and more appearances. In that episode, but in the seventh and final episode, we have this massive brawl between you and the freaking squid, the Kraken, and it was just so amazing and intense. But that's just where the series falls apart. You don't have that much of appearance at all in the series. You only have more of a bigger role at the end of the series. And the fact that we don't establish that the fact that you have a missing eye and 2 giant bite marks on your shoulders, and the fact that we barely saw them in the movie, the Godzilla vs. Kong, yeah. I'm sorry, but that's not how scars work. I mean, sure, that scar right there, that's understandable. That's your iconic scar. But literally, like, what about the scars right here? or your missing eye for some reason. Let's not forget the fact that you don't have any freaking figures yet. Like, seriously, your series has been out for, less than, 3 months so far? Or 4? I don't know, I lost count. And yet, somehow, we don't get any news or any information that you're going to get freaking figures. And again, most of the human characters were okay in my opinion. Again, I did not have any problems with them. The same thing went with Ultima's human characters. I did not have a problem with them. If I'm being honest, when it comes to human characters, both you and Ultima are tied. So me and Ultima are tied when it comes to human characters. Yes, when it comes to monster action, even though he barely had enough monster action, but he had a lot more monster action than you did. Like, he had a lot more action of monsters actually fighting monsters. Well, I mean, I take it back, actually, because he did fight Manda in his Eclodolus form. And he took on Rodan and another Manda when he was in his Ultima form and finally fit Jaguar. Which I'm still wondering, how did you let him kick your ass? Plot armor, I guess. I guess he used his stupid plot armor to sound defeat me. A freaking Godzilla from another dimension, who owns 13, may I add. Yeah. I really am really confused right now. You're not the only one. But yeah, Kong, you and Ultima are tied when it comes to human characters. Both of your human characters are okay, except for some of them in your series. Some of them I feel like they need to be explained more, or their backstories need to be explained. Especially the weird relationship that Anne's mom had with that one soldier guy. I can't remember which one it was, but it was one that she was hanging out with the most. That needs to be explained. I also would like to point out, I love the whole romance scene between, who was it? Oh yeah, Charlie and Anne. I would like to point out the romance between those two was something that I really do enjoy and I actually like. And I hope that'll be explored more in Season 2. I would also like to see more of a bigger story between Kong and his friend. I also like to see more about her story, like how did her and her people ended up on Skull Island, how did she knew Kong, and how did he became her friend. Also, other people have a problem with Kong somehow understanding human language. Because if we look back at GBK, Kong had a very difficult time understanding what the human characters were saying. Chia was understandable, because he can communicate sign language. But him somehow understanding what the humans are saying to him was really questionable. So again, your series was okay. It needs some fixing, but it was okay. So, am I up there with Ultima, or just a bit? Ultima still wins when it comes to overall monster fights and all that stuff. Anyways, hope you guys have a great day. Subscribe, like, comment, and don't forget, for the last and final part, we'll be focusing on the Turtle Boy himself. Hell yeah. So hope you guys have a great day. Subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.